Hello chaperones, my name is Jane Nieminska from Edpower Learning in Sydney, Australia, and I am so pleased you are seizing the opportunity and joining me in this, the first of 3 videos for choir chaperones. It's called Building Confidence and Making a Difference as a Chaperone. And I hope that whether you're an experienced chaperone or new to the job, you'll enjoy the chance to think about your role and the impact you're having on the young people you work with. Chaperones are instrumental in creating a positive environment. We support young choristers to arrive in the right frame of mind to sing the music they've been preparing for the many services across the weeks throughout the year. The choristers I work with understand that they have specific music to learn during rehearsal times. They know they have to arrive in the rehearsal prepared and ready to concentrate and to make best use of that time. For them, their free time's just as important, and this is where they can choose their activities and friendship groups. They love spending time together, they're active, and they usually prefer to be outdoors where possible. We've worked together to ensure the time it takes to get ready for our rehearsals is as short as possible, and the choristers are able to go from playing outside to being focused in a rehearsal in about 3 minutes with minimal reminders. It is down to routines, consistency, and expectations. The core responsibilities of a chorister chaperone vary depending on the context of each organisation. As chaperones, we bring a range of backgrounds and experiences. Our most important role is to support music staff in ensuring the well-being and safety of the young people in our care. It is a role that requires us to be able to work effectively with adults and children alike, to be able to communicate with others, and to support our choristers in being professional musicians who just happen to be children. In preparation for our morning rehearsal, I receive the choristers from the parents, then manage their free time until they're ready to rehearse. The choristers are then handed back to me before I hand them over to school staff in time for a busy day. Within the space of about 90 minutes, the choristers and I have managed 4 major transitions. Transitions can be challenging, and having some simple strategies in place to help you lead and support the choristers and music staff can make life a lot easier for everyone. One positive aspect of working in this setting is the structure that comes with the chorister week and the year in general. When I first began as a chaperone, I'd been given the times for rehearsals and services, but there wasn't much telling me how to get the choristers there on time and in such a way that they were ready to sing. On my first day, I watched the boys leave their vestry, rush into the rehearsal room and take time to settle and be ready. I knew a few tweaks could support them in arriving more settled and ready to focus. So I set up a 5-minute pre-rehearsal timer to indicate that they got 2 minutes to tidy up any games and get themselves into the places. This gave us time to gather, to check everyone was here, ready and prepared. Some of the older choristers were a bit reluctant to engage at first, but this also gave me a few minutes to start building trust and rapport with the group. I was honest about why this gathering time was helpful. Safety was the priority, and it was easy for me to see who was absent and whose families needed a quick call to check where they were. We discussed why it was helpful to the music staff that they arrived at the rehearsal prepared and settled, and I supported them to reflect how it made a difference to the rehearsal when they were ready and prepared to learn. I used positive language, praised specific appropriate behaviours, just doing the things that helped them to arrive calmly in the rehearsal room. Quite quickly, other staff commented on the positive changes and the difference it made to general concentration in rehearsals. And this was such a great feeling to have such helpful feedback, and it reinforced that I was on the right track. More importantly, the choristers enjoyed hearing the comments too. Regularly, I still look at our transitions and evaluate how well we're doing them, I observe the choristers to see if they're able to deal with the transitions independently and can support each other. I ask them for ideas for efficiency, especially if it means it protects their own time. They're encouraged to make suggestions or given choices, and we evaluate how things are going. There's always room for development, and different cohorts of choristers sometimes need routines changing. When I first started as the choir chaperone, I was unsure if the role would be for me. However, I saw the challenges that presented at the beginning as opportunities for me to learn. I could see that making a few small changes within the existing structure made life easier for me, my colleagues and the choristers. It gave me satisfaction that I'd made a positive difference. The impact on the choristers is that they know we have a structured routine that helps them feel secure. They're prepared and ready for their regular routines and know that I'll always support them and prepare them for change. They feel safe, happy and healthy. We can trust them to behave in a dignified manner and manage themselves with minimal interventions. This is a great opportunity to take some time to reflect on how you can seize this opportunity to grow and make a difference in your role. Think about, how do you manage your transitions? If you work with a team of chaperones, is there consistency? Are the expectations the same with everyone? Are the choristers able to manage themselves and support each other? And which transitions are easy to manage and which ones are more of a challenge? For instance, one of our tricky transitions is walking up 3 flights of stairs to get from the song school to the cathedral before each service. Download the free checklist to help you reflect on your transitions. In the next video, I'm going to look at some strategies for managing group dynamics and resolving conflicts, essential skills that will support you in seizing this opportunity and making a positive impact with your choristers. As chaperones, we hold the key to unlocking supportive and enriching environments for young choristers. Embrace this opportunity and together, let's create something extraordinary. Please subscribe to my mailing list using the link below, and don't forget to download my free chaperone checklist with key steps to feel prepared and empowered as a chaperone. Follow me on Instagram and comment on my post. Let's get the chaperone conversations going. See you in video 2.